Good morning, boys and girls. All right, we are continuing with Swindle. We're up to chapter 9 where we left off last. Two things are kind of going on right now. They're having Savannah Drysdale try to calm down Mr. Luther over here. We'll see how well that works. And they were also trying to find out what the passcode was for to get into the shop, and I think they figured it out with a little help from Griffin's dad, and I think it's 1701, named after this from the Star Trek series. So let's see how this all works out and if they get their card back. For Griffin, watching a plan coming together was like completing a jigsaw puzzle. It started as a flimsy frame on the outer edges, then slowly the pieces filled in until the final image began to appear. With the baseball card heist, however, the finished picture was marred by a gaping black hole named Luther. It was Savannah's fourth meeting with the Doberman, and the girl was still baffled. "I don't understand it," she confessed, leaning against the fence outside Palomino's Emporium. "I have fed him, soothed him, talked to him, reasoned with him. I watched The Horse Whisperer twice last night, hoping for inspiration." "Maybe you should watch Dog Whisperer," Ben suggested glumly. "I've already TiVoed the entire season," she replied earnestly. "Nothing helps. I never thought I could write off an innocent animal. But I have to admit it. This dog is beyond my reach." Griffin was stricken. "Given up? No, you can't." She shrugged helplessly. "Believe me, it doesn't make me happy, but what choice do I have?" She indicated Luther on the other side of the fence. "Look at his eyes. There's no let up in the anger, not even any curiosity about me. This is my fourth meeting, fourth night here, but to him, I'm just an intruder." Griffin was devastated. "You can't quit now," he moaned. Please give it just one more shot." Savannah's look of disappointment morphed into deep suspicion. "Hey, wait a minute. I know you guys. You're not getting this worked up over a dog. What's this really about?" Griffin hesitated. The more people who were in on the conspiracy, the greater the chance that one of them would let something slip, but he had no choice. Without a dog whisperer to neutralize Luther, any plan would be doomed. There was no way to sugarcoat it. So he told her straight out, "All right, we need you to calm down the dog so we can break into the store and steal a baseball card." Savannah's jaw dropped, open in shock. So Griffin quickly stammered, "It's not as bad as it sounds. We'll give you a cut of the money." Her face burned bright red with fury. "I can't believe you just said that. You want me to help pull off a robbery? You're either crazy or think I'm crazy. I'm telling my mother, I'm telling Mr. Palomino, I'm telling the police." As her voice rose, she gestured wildly, and a couple fingers penetrated into the chain link fence. Like a shark smelling blood in the water, Luther snapped at her hand and would have taken off both digits if Ben hadn't pulled her from the gate. Her rage doubled. Savannah wheeled on the Doberman. "You miserable, mangy waste of dog food! How dare you do that to me? I've shown you nothing but kindness, and this is how you behave. You don't deserve to be an animal. Rabies would be too good for you. You should be put on a rocket ship and blasted to Alpha Centauri. You evil, soulless, ill-tempered, psychopathic animal." Griffin and Ben were frozen in shock in the sudden change in their classmate. Never had they heard such a tirade, and certainly not from a soft-spoken, level-headed Savannah Drysdale. But the boy's reaction was mild compared to the effect of the outburst on Luther. The lunging beast tumbled off the fence as if it had suddenly become boneless. It dropped to its belly and began groveling toward Savannah, wagging its tail and whimpering, gazing up at her with soulful, pleadful eyes. Savannah, breathed Ben, look! I'm never going to forgive you guys for this, she hissed. Do you think I want to take a proud, glorious animal like this and break his spirit? It's okay, Griffin insisted. That's exactly what we were hoping for. Now you see where crime gets you, she seethed. Not only are both of you going to jail, but you forced me to go against everything I've ever believed in. I've destroyed this beautiful dog. This beautiful dog almost ate two of your fingers, Ben reminded her. Savannah, listen, Griffin said. We're not criminals. The car's rightfully ours. I don't care, Savannah interrupted hotly. I'm leaving. She reached through the fence and stroked the dark fur behind Luther's neck. I'm sorry, boy. I didn't mean to do it. The Doberman rolled over, presenting his belly to be tickled. Griffith was desperate. Fine. You can leave. You can hate our guts, but please don't tell anybody what we're planning. Please. No fear of that, Savannah was clearly both angry and hurt. As far as I'm concerned, you two nut jobs don't even exist anymore. If you want my opinion, you should both seek mental help. She kissed Luther through the fence, promised, I'll come visit you, sweetie, and stormed off into the night. Ben gawked at him. I hope you're kidding. Griffin watched her walk away. Well, he said, that could have been a lot worse. Ben gawked at him. I hope you're kidding. Think about it. She took care of the dog and promised not to rat us out. What more could we ask for? Luther tossed them a baleful look and trotted off into the shadows near the store. Ben was unconvinced. I don't know, Griffin. It doesn't look so taken care of to me. What if the dog whispering only works for Savannah? Griffin shrugged. You saw how to handle him. If he gets a little uppity, you just have to yell at him and scream and threaten to send him to Alpha Centauri. I've got that special feeling in my gut, and it says the time to act is now. Ben frowned. Griffin's gut was as reliable as Old Faithful when it came to choosing the rightful time to put a plan into action. Only, we're not ready yet, he protested. The plan isn't even finished. We still don't have a way to get past the deadbolts and into the store. Oh, yes, we do. The man with the plan could not resist, could not suppress a smile. Remember that fifth grade project we did on the Trojan War? All right, boys and girls, that's my hint as to what their heist might be, how they might pull this off. Think of the Trojan War. If you need to look it up, go on the internet. Trojan War. Let's see. All right. Chapter 9, we just read. Chapter 10 tomorrow. All right. And take care, boys and girls.